I get a lot of questions about motivation. How can I be more motivated to do things, whether it be professionally with football or whether it be professionally in life, whatever it is. How can I be more motivated to get things done? Sometimes I'm not able to wake up early. Sometimes I'm not able to go work out, this, that, and the other. How do I get motivated and how do I stay motivated? This video is going to answer all those questions and more. If you get any value, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I'm Andrew Moulin, 6-year professional, trying to make you a professional as well in any area of your life. Let's get into this video. First and foremost, why set goals? Okay? Why should we set goals in the first place? Goals create motivation for you, okay? I get this question a ton on my Instagram, okay? Why, how do I have more motivation? How can I be more motivated to achieve my goals? And it's a very, very simple process. If your why is greater than the resistance that you are facing, then you will have motivation and you will get it done, okay? So, full transparency, this morning, the live was set for 7 o'clock in the morning. I did not wake up in time for the live. Now, looking back at that and reviewing my situation, what can we tell from that situation? We can tell very, very simply that the draw to go back to bed was more important, was greater at that point in time than the drive to get up and actually do the live. It's that simple. It's literally how much is the resistance? How much is the perceived resistance? And how much is the perceived resistance versus the goal, versus the why, versus the motivation, right? If the goal is less than the resistance, then you won't do the thing. Then you won't do it. It's that simple. So how do we make the why more important? How do we make the goal more important than the resistance? It's very, very simple. Your goal has to be rooted in the why, right? So we're talking about why are we setting goals? Why should we set goals? The reason we should set goals is to create a bigger why, a why that it's actually a why that actually makes sense to you, a why that's actually important to you. Because a lot of people tell me, I want to be a pro. Okay, why do you want to be a pro? Because I love the game of football. Okay, if you truly love the game of football, you'll wake up at 4:30 in the morning. You wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning. Because if you truly want something, then the why has to be more important than the resistance. Coach, I'm injured. I can't train today. Okay, then the resistance is more important than the goal. So anytime you make a decision, it's simply this relationship. That's it. It's simply that the goal that I have is not as important as the resistance that I'm feeling. Again, going back to what I just said, the live today was scheduled for 7 o'clock. I did not wake up at 7 because the want or the resistance of sleeping was more important than the goal of getting on the live at 7. So if you understand that relationship, you can literally do anything. You can literally be disciplined enough to do anything. Okay? So, why do we set goals? So that we can create a why that's more important than the resistance. For example, and we'll go into the mindset. I want to go into the mindset of goals before I actually give you the blueprint on how to achieve goals and how to set goals in the first place, okay? We understand that relationship. If my goal and the feeling of why I'm doing this is more important than the resistance that I'm feeling at that moment, whether it be I'm injured, whether it be I'm uncomfortable, whether it be for me today, I'm asleep, we have to make the goal more important than resistance, than no matter what. So one thing that is hard for 99% of people to understand or to do is to have a goal that's too far away. So that's why you see people set goals on January 1st and they don't achieve them, or most of them quit by January 7th. Why? Because it's impossible for 99% of people to think a year ahead. It's very, very difficult for anyone to do something for an entire 365 days. So what does that mean? That means that the why is so far away The why is so far away that the resistance is like way up here. So the moment that you have some sort of issue, boom, the goal is out, the goal is done. Because it's so far away, you can't even think about it. So the first thing you have to do is bring the goal closer. Okay? The first thing you have to do to be more motivated to achieve your goal, we're getting into the mindset of goal setting. The first thing you have to do is bring the goal closer. Okay? That's why I highly recommend 12-week goals. If you have not read the book yet, go read the book 12-week year. Okay? It brings the goal closer. So now that we've brought the goal closer, there's more urgency. Okay? We can see the goal now. We can actually see it right there in the distance. Okay? So first things first, you got to bring the goal closer. The next thing is you have to make the goal, like I said at the beginning, you have to make the goal important. You have to make the goal something that you will actually care about whether or not you achieve. Okay? And there's two ways of doing this. Make the goal so important to you that you go and achieve it, but also make the consequences so severe that if you don't achieve it, right? So there's the push and pull effect. They did this study with rats, and they said that the rat was more motivated. The rat was motivated by the cheese in front of it, but it was more motivated by the cat behind it. Okay? Listen, guys, I'm spitting gems now. Listen. They were doing a study with rats. The rats were motivated by the cheese in front of it, but they were more motivated by the cat behind it. So what you guys need to understand is that you guys are not going to just be motivated by becoming a professional. You're going to be even more motivated by what everyone's going to say when you don't achieve your being a professional. That's gold. You are going to be more motivated by the people that are going to talk crap about you when you don't achieve becoming a professional. You're going to be more motivated by the feeling of not achieving your goal than you are by the feeling of actually achieving the goal. Thank you so much for watching the video. This is the video you're going to want to watch next on how to actually set these goals, and there's a free gift at the end of the video. So click on the video now and I'll see you over there.